Good day, everybody. It's Carl Wolfgang Schultz here with modernboardroomsupplies.com, and I'm coming at you with another podcast episode. And this particular episode is called, How Do You Choose a Board of Directors? So, how do I choose a board of directors? Well, what I do is I base a lot of my decisions on character. People got to show me through their character that they deserve to be in the position that they're in. It's really important that they have quality. They have quality personality. They have quality in all aspects and areas of their life. To me, that speaks volumes. When someone, you can just feel it when they deserve something. When they truly are present and they are there. And they recognize that it's not all about the money, that it's about the people. And people are what drive a lot of this, a lot of systems. They drive a lot of profit. They drive a lot of great things. So being able to understand people is one of the most important qualities that one can possess. So you have a board of directors, and they're all sitting in front of you, and you need them to demonstrate a set of principles that your company has values, and you want them to demonstrate and share and be that kind of image to the employees or the people in essence that are working for the company. So how do you select these folks? Do you base it on how you know them? Do you base it on their experience? Do you base it on their accomplishments? What is it? Do you just need a board of directors? And are you willing to take whatever comes your way? So I want to stop for a second and just say that a lot of planning should go into choosing a board of directors. You don't just want to pick anybody. I think when we have good management in place, we recognize that we need to treat the business as if it were our own. We can't just hire people because we have the money and we think it's time to scale or grow, because oftentimes that simply isn't the case. We need to be selective on who's on our team. Imagine for a second that you're playing kickball with me, right? And we have some competition. We need to win, right? So we're going to pick the right people on our team. We're not going to just pick anybody for the sake of having numbers. And because of that, we're going to have a quality team, right? We're going back to quality. And when we have this panel sitting in front of us and we're not really sure what it is we're looking for, we just need to think back to where is it that these people come from? Are they coming from a hardworking background? Have they come from nothing? Were they already given some money and they made a lot more from it? Do they have the skills to grow your company? Do they have the desire to demonstrate and be a leader within your company? And all of this, you can't possibly do this in one day. You know, a lot of companies, they hire within or they know somebody, right? Because they want to see a length of time. You can learn a lot about people in general through time, right? If I think back to a time when me and my best friend did something, you know, things build. We don't remember people by what they say. We remember them by how they make us feel. When people make us feel a certain way, you know, we want to work with them. And so over time, we learn that it's important to use those intuitions, those kind of gut feelings to hire people, because, you know, you don't always want to hire family, for example. I've read that a lot of places, and it's no different than the board of directors, because you don't just want to hire anybody. You need to hire people who are hardworking, and you know, they work smart, and they take possession of your business, and they want it to be their own, because that's who you really want in there. You know, you don't just want someone because they were a board of directors somewhere else. You don't just want them in your company. You know, you definitely want to evaluate and kind of sort of think about what it is they're after. Why do they want to work for you? Is it just because they want a 401k, or is it just because they want that high salary? you can't do that, all right? And I'm not pitting on that. I'm just saying that you only have how do I say this? You need a good team. You can't have certain folks coming into your business and being hostile. You need to have a very healthy work environment. And the board of directors, I've met people and I've drawn conclusions about them, and they were board of directors. They were part of that. And so before I ever knew what a board of directors truly was, I always fancied it as something really imaginative, someone of prestige, power. And when you think about it, there are people that you would not expect that are part of board of directors, whether they're nonprofit or for profit. So you just can't judge a book by its cover. You really can't. I would use a set of criteria, such as what is their record? And most people use resumes as that, but I would look at it like projects. Like, what kind of projects have you worked on? How brave are you? Have you accomplished things that only you could accomplish because you believed in yourself? That sort of thing. So I would definitely think about that. And I really appreciate you listening to this podcast episode. I hope this was some value. This is about how you choose your board of directors, and just go with it. Be very selective. It's okay to be picky. Take your time. There is no rush, because once again, just remember, you're picking people to join your team, and that's what matters. You need to pick good people. So, all right, I'll see you on the next podcast episode. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.